Everybody make sure you got your microphones. Okay.
Good morning. I'd like to call to order the Board of Safety for Tuesday, July 22nd, 2025 at 9 a.m. Mrs. Wilson, could we have roll call, please?
Thank you. We've got 3 members with us this morning in the council chambers, and that is a quorum. Tessa Barnes.
Here.
Daisy Davis.
Here.
Anthony Coleman.
Here.
We have 1 member absent this morning, Laisha Black, and we do have 1 vacancy on this board. Thank you.
I'd like to have a motion to approve the agenda.
I make a motion to approve today's agenda.
I second that motion.
Do we have any additions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay. Need a motion for the approval of the regular meeting on July 8, 2025.
I make a motion to approve the minutes from July 8th, 2025.
I second that motion.
Do we have any additions or corrections to that? Favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Claim and allowance docket. We need a motion on that for approval.
I make a motion to approve the claim and allowance docket in the amount of $987,051.57, consisting of 9 pages as prepared on July 15, 2025 at 8:07 a.m.
Second.
Any additions or corrections? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Police Department.
Good morning, Dan Milanese, Chief of the Police Department. How was everyone this morning?
Good.
Awesome. Good morning. I don't have anything on the agenda for you today. We are kind of still moving forward in our hiring process. We just had an applicant pool that we did. A hiring process started on Saturday. So far, there were, I believe, 23 that showed up. Out of testing, I believe we have 16 that have made it into the background stage. So we are moving forward with that. And on the 28th, we're hiring 6. We'll be swearing in 6 4 laterals that are all from Goshen PD, and then 2 civilians. And then about the next 2 merit meetings after that, about every 2 weeks, we'll be hiring 1 or 2 more for, I think, 2 meetings, maybe 3 meetings. We've got 9 total that we're hiring, but they're kind of spread out because they're in different stages of the application process, and we don't really want to wait to hold everybody till once. We want to get them in the door and get their training moving and get them going. So, but that's where it's at, and that'll put us down to 14 openings. So from 23 to 14, and we're hoping to have another, out of the 16, we're hoping if we get some to hire, they'll be in by November. So we'll be working on that. So other than that.
Women?
What's that?
Any women?
Yeah, so one of the laterals that's coming from Goshen is a female, Paige Hirschberger. So actually her father, Tim Hirschberger, was a police officer for Elkhart for like, I think 17 years. He's currently the marshal or chief down in Wakarusa PD. So a little bit of yeah, Paul Hirschberger, her mother worked at the PD in a civilian role. So it'll be really great to have her join us and kind of come back to the family legacy here in Elkhart. So
I'm just curious, is 16 out of 23 for the initial phase good, and what is the first part of the testing consist of?
Great question. So there's 2 phases. So we had 23 that came in. We had 25 that I think RSVP, 26 that applied. 3 backed out prior. We had 23 come in. The first thing we do is we do our physical agility testing, and the standard for the physical agility testing is the academy standard. So we didn't make a standard up. We use the same standard the academy uses for them to be able to get into the academy. So we had 2 that did not pass that stage. Then it's kind of a 2-part day. First, you do the physical agility, then you take a written test. The written test is basically broken up, and it's kind of like high school level equivalency stuff, reading, mathematics, spelling, reading comprehension, math, spelling, and then a little bit of written. So there's about 10 questions where, you'll look at something and go over here and have to write it. We're looking for punctuation. You can write a complete sentence, when to use a capital, things like that, because obviously everything we do is written down when it comes to going to the prosecutor's office and things like that. So, and we lost, I believe, 5 in that written area. So, but that's actually pretty decent. We've had, numbers where people have not been able to, we've had less people make it into the background stage than that. So, and a couple things we do to prepare for those. So we actually have every Tuesday at Walker Park, starting at 5:30, we have a workout night. So we have officers that go over to Walker Park, and anyone that's interested in becoming a police officer and wants to work on their physical fitness, we actually have officers that go out and work with them on that. So help prepare them. It's also a way for them to kind of get to know the officers and the department as a whole. And then as far as the written test, we actually have, there are practice tests you can get, all kinds of kind of resources for that. So we direct applicants to that as well. So it's not just they're thrown in this room to do these tests and there's no resources for them. We actually work very hard at making that known. We also have an information night that we hold at the police department, so all the applicants can come in if they want, and we have officers and just different members of the police department talk about what it is to be a police officer, what are the different roles, what are the opportunities there, and what it's like to specifically work at Elkhart Police Department. So we hold a lot, do a lot to try and inform somebody that's applying and to make them feel comfortable and successful in the application process. However, we can't run for you, we can't do push-ups for you, we can't take the test for you, but we can offer as much opportunity for them to succeed and to have those resources. Yeah. Any other questions for me at all? All right. I appreciate your guys' time. Thank you very much. August 5th, yes. So Night Out Against Crime. What did they receive a flyer on that last time? Okay, yeah. So August 5th is coming up pretty quick. That's going to be Night Out Against Crime. Unfortunately, I'm going to be at a conference, so I will not be able to attend that. But I would highly encourage you to come out. That's going to be a big deal. Every year it gets, it just seems to be bigger and bigger every year. And so we partner with the community, and there's tons of resources there, tons of groups, as well as just a fun time. They always have food, and we bring out a lot of different vehicles, whether it's our SWAT vehicles and our motorcycles for people to kind of look at and climb around and see. Our boats, our bomb unit comes out, all kinds of stuff. So it's just a great night to come out and interact with the police department and the community as well. And so it's really a great time. So I would encourage you to, if you have a little bit of time, please stop out. I think it normally starts about 5:30. So come out and see that. And yeah, I think last time they even had llamas, which dressed as police officers, which I'm not really sure why, but they did. So yeah, free hot dogs, and there's always water, and the booths all typically have something, to pick up and to be able to go through, and a ton of good information as well. Just we want to partner with our community as well as the resources we have in our community, because it's not just about us. We need to work together to provide whatever resources we can.
You need volunteers?
We could always use volunteers. So I would direct you to get a hold of me. You can email me if you're interested in volunteering, and then I will get you to the person that would be coordinating that. Lieutenant Pius really does a ton with coordinating that. So, but yeah, we're always looking for help and volunteers. So if anybody's interested, feel free to email me, and I will definitely get you to where you need to be. So
I'll reach out. I would love to volunteer.
okay, that'd be awesome. We'd love it. All right. Thank you very much. You guys have a blessed day.
Here for the fire department. Communications.
Good morning, Dustin McLean with 911. The only thing I have for you guys is our June 2025 month-end report. If you guys have any questions on that, I'd be happy to answer those.
Okay. Well, I'm looking for a motion to June Communications Center month-end report.
I make a motion to accept the Communications Center 2025 month-end report.
Second that motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
I have nothing else for you unless you have any questions for me.
Thank you, Dustin.
All right, thank you.
One here from the building department. Code. Other public safety matters, Police Merit Commission minutes of June 9. We're going to be looking for a motion to accept that.
I make a motion to accept the Police Merit Commission minutes from June. Place them on file.
Second that motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Do we have any public participation on screen or in the? I guess we are adjourned.
Thank you.